Alright, y'all, we are live on the internets with a new computer saying, who dis? How's everybody
Who
doing?
dis?
How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing all right.
Spent my time in the sauna today.
Is Cannon low for anybody else?
He's fine to me.
Yes.
Oh, well, everyone else contradicted me. I guess he is low.
No, I'm turning the volume up on
Chris,
mine.
you are the loudest.
This is true.
Yeah.
Chris is the only one that does not have over 100% volume on.
Did you wish to share something, child?
So, what'd you say you spent your day doing, Cannon?
In the sauna, working on the house.
Ugh. I took Freya out to do errands today, and like by the third stop, it's like, we are getting out into soup, baby. I apologize. She's cursing at me from another room.
Tracy made me start drinking electrolytes, and it made a world of difference.
That's good. We all probably should be doing better to stay hydrated because we're about to enter into that. Do you know what it's not?
Soup season.
Well, we're already in soup season, but we're about to get to the. Do you know what it's not, or do you know what it's like to not feel like you're in triple digits? Because we don't. And then again, the remains of Beryl are gonna come through later tonight, early tomorrow. But with that said, let's jump back in. Y'all had made it into the genetic memories, and you're standing upon some basalt-style, broken, stair-stepping cliffs on the edge of a large, translucent blue body of water, and there are 4 massive skeletons before you.
Hey, y'all, I'm a box.
Yeah, as I said before, last week, Gestalt is a box that says gelatin, and then there's just a list of everything he's eaten that wraps around him that says do not add to.
Anyone else turn into a weird object like me?
Can I tell if the skeletons are friend or foe?
Give me an insight check.
He said it seemed like they were waiting for us at the end of last session.
Yep. It's really hard to read their faces, Tarl, because they have the rictus grin, and it's just hard to read them. But as a reminder, Balfor looks young. Arvax seems to be, when you look at her, either Grimush or Luthic. Tarl is a massive line of dwarves with one hand on the shoulder of the one in front of them up to him. Let's see. What did I say Mulaith looked like? I can't remember now.
I don't remember either.
You know what? We will say that you look like a ever-changing humanoid form of a lava lamp because of all the chemicals in your system from being a blood hunter.
Dope.
That sounds cooler probably than what I said. You're literally a walking lava lamp now. Changing colors with mood. So what do y'all do as you stare before you at this?
I'm going to keep an eye out and see what they do.
They just stand there as silent sentinels.
We should get closer, see what happens.
I'll just move forward as well.
Oh shit, I was muted. So I'll wave a piece of paper at one of them.
Give me just a second. Okay, you wave your paper at them and they do nothing.
I think it's okay, guys. I don't think they're gonna hurt us. If they were gonna do something, they would have done it by now.
Are they up in like cliffs, or are they just on like the kind of shoreline-ish?
They're up on the cliffs. I know the map doesn't really show a big differentiation in height, but like right here would probably be the lowest, and then it slowly goes up to where the rest of them are, and then on across what it looks like whatever platform it is continues for a while.
How low is the lowest part?
I mean, you could hover over there because that's what you're still doing.
Okay. Head over to the lowest area.
Okay. Is baby attacking your mouse? There you go.
My keyboard.
Okay. Do me a favor. Give me a wisdom save as you step on shore.
Ah! The skeleton before you holds up a sword and points at you and yells, "I cast manual breathing. And since you failed your save, you will have to give up half your motion or movement to remember you have to breathe, because if you don't, you will start suffocating." The fuck?
And we will now roll initiative. Where is my initiative?
Now I roll a 93.
Wow, okay. I see how it is. I'm a box, and I guess that means I'm just gonna roll like shit.
Oh, that's because you have corners now.
I'm not used to having structure.
Like, even when you are in your goo cube form, you still kind of have a rounded edge. Okay, so the turn order is Mulaith, Arvax, Balfor, Gestalt, Tarl, and then the Sentinels. Mulaith, how do you start this off?
Alright. It's been a minute. Let me remember my order of operations here. I think I have a shit ton of bonus actions, so I can only do a couple per turn. Is the water like is that water like can't be traversed over?
No, y'all are floating over this body of water.
Okay.
But you notice as Arvax got to the cliffs, she touched down and was no longer floating.
All right, she'll go ahead and move over, kind of like perch and step down on this piece.
Mm-hmm.
And for a bonus action, she'll go ahead and do her, I think it's called the Blood Maledict. It's the Rite of Flame on her weapon. And then she still has a bit of distance, so she's just gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast this boy over here.
All right, roll to hit.
Let me double check how many it's gonna be.
You're
3
level
beans.
10, so
Yeah, so-
it should be 2.
Oh,
And
we were level 13.
Oh, wait, are you? Okay, y'all level 13. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the game that we're going to be playing next Sunday. So you have 3.
So,
You got 3
3,
blasts.
yeah. Alright, it'll be 1, 2, 3.
Okay, all of those smash into the body of this creature.
1, 2, 3. Oh, ignore the fire. Sorry, I forgot that it's gonna keep applying that.
Okay.
So I think it's only the bottom numbers.
Okay, give me a perception check as your Eldritch Blast smash into this thing's chest. Okay, with a 19, you notice that they go through this creature and it's not affected.
Well, shit.
Like you hit like dead center mass and it just went straight through it. Like not like you somehow shot so good you went through the ribs, but like it phased through it.
She's gonna call out, magic didn't work. That's the turn.
Arvax.
Yeah, hang on. She somehow closed my entire browser.
That's moderately skilled. I do not know if she was saying no to me or no to the baby.
You, because y'all don't tell that baby no. You better not tell that baby no.
Oh, I told that baby no.
Fuck off, Moose.
She does what she wants.
Alright, so what I'm standing on now, does it actually lead up to the skeleton, or is there like a
Yes.
sheer cliff?
It leads up to the skeleton. Oh, that's water coming off the front roof. I was like, please don't tell me stuff is moving or or making that noise inside the PC. So half your movement to remember you have to breathe. Someone is doing geometry. So Arvax has gotten up there. What is Arvax doing?
Hang on. How tall are these things? How tall are these things?
Probably close to 20 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna make an attack against see what happens.
All right, roll an attack. Hey, 20 hits. Give me a perception check. With a 12. Yeah, you're right up on it, so you notice this. Your sword passes through it as if it was incorporeal.
Can I just reach out and like wave my hand through its leg?
Yeah.
And it just goes straight through?
Yep.
They're not there! And I just kind of look at everyone and kind of like wave my hand in its leg.
As you make yourself breathe.
I think there's some kind of gatekeeper, maybe?
The skeletons all just start making baby noises.
Huh. Why are you breathing like that, by the way?
I don't know!
It's weird.
I'm not gonna attack it again because I know it does nothing.
All right. Anything else you would like to do?
You don't know it does nothing. You probably didn't swing the way your master taught you.
No, I definitely swung the way she taught me to. It went right through. It's doing nothing.
Maybe it's a puzzle. We have to
I'm
find
gonna.
the right ones.
I'm in my turn because I don't think attacking it's doing anything.
Okay. Balfor.
I mean, this is a baby telling me this, so I imagine the baby noises we heard are the noises coming out of Arvax.
Oh fuck you!
God damn.
Just in case something weird is happening. So I was able to get this one, and this one in the spell. If you can, dexterity saving throws on all three of them for fairy fire. Or if there's anything invisible in that space as well.
They don't get out of the way, and nothing seems to be invisible or hidden, as fairy fire just kind of lights up the rocks that are around here.
But it does not light them up.
It does not light them up.
Okay. Yeah, they're not creatures. And then I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move to right there.
Okay.
And that is it.
Gestalt.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got 40. Okay. Okay, maybe one of these guys is the real guy. Maybe that's what we need to figure out, right? I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna get right here and just toss a blade to see what happens.
Okay, roll to hit.
Let's see, is this it?
27 definitely hits.
It's no sneak attack. I'm not sneak attacking, so I'm just trying to see if the blade goes through.
The blade goes clear through its head.
Huh. Can I do like a intelligence check to like examine this to see what like
Yeah, just
maybe
give me a quick investigation check.
I'm gonna investigate the fuck out of this. I'm investigating the fuck out of this.
As far as you can tell with your knowledge, they're definitely not creatures as you would understand them. It does not seem that magic or weapons from the physical world actually do anything to them, so good chance they're an illusion or a little nagging bit somewhere in the back of your jelly is you're inside of someone's mind and then moved further back into the memory that everyone seems to share.
Huh.
So you're not sure, but they definitely don't act like they're definitely not functioning like a real creature would.
Okay.
But you did see it cast a spell you'd never heard of.
Okay. So what y'all see is a little box come up and you see a spectral knife fly out of the box. And then I'm going to turn to Arvax. So, as far as I can tell, it is not a creature that we know of. Oh no, Arvax. She's down.
Huh?
Hey. As far as I know, it is not a creature that we know of.
Didn't
Maybe it's
recognize it, so
a
figured.
mind creature.
I mean, kind of is. We're in his mind.
So maybe we have to figure out how to defeat it with our minds. Maybe it's a mind battle.
Or we don't need to fight him.
I mean, I think they want to fight.
All right.
But anyway, that's my
Tarl.
turn.
Tarl, your allies have thrown magic and weaponry at these creatures. Nothing seems to have affected them, and you have seen it cast a spell because Arvax is now having to remind herself to breathe.
I'm going to hold my action. And I'm going to tell them it's a figment of your imagination. Just move on through and leave them be.
All right, what action are you holding?
I'm going to hold a crossbow attack. And if one attacks me, I'll unleash my crossbow if they start moving toward me.
Okay. As y'all have all made it closer to the cliffs, you see them all lift up their swords. Mulaith, give me a wisdom save. With a 17, you feel yourself start to become queasy. You feel yourself start to become uncomfortable as this skeletal sentinel points a sword at you and says,
I cast 9 months pregnant with twins.
Uh,
And as you look at your abdomen, it is now swollen. And you will have disadvantage on dexterity-based actions.
that's like my whole shtick.
But you also know in the back of your brain, there's absolutely no way this thing could get you pregnant like that. That is not how this works.
I'm pretty sure that's not how babies are made.
Gestalt, give me a wisdom save.
Oh boy, I love wisdom saves. I don't like wisdom
It
saves.
points a sword directly at you, Gestalt. I cast dehydration. And Gestalt,
Oh,
you
no.
go from being gelatin, like mixed up jello in a box, to just the powder.
Oh, my moistness!
Literally all your moisture has been pulled out of you.
Help me, Arvax!
Your movement has been halved. And you are at disadvantage until you can rehydrate yourself. Balfor, give me a wisdom save. Balfor, it points its sword at you and it says, I cast testicular torsion. And you feel an immense pain in your groin, causing you to drop to the ground. You are now prone
Not again!
and stunned. Wait, has this happened to you before?
It has now.
It is a mind-blanking pain. You see white and you smell uncomfort. Not discomfort, uncomfort. This is so bad you can't language. But you are prone and stunned for now. Arvax, the one that you have been waving your leg through, lifts its sword up and points it down to you. I cast stab.
Oh no. Shit.
And the sword slams into your abdomen, Arvax. Give me
Wait, I don't make another save?
Give me a wisdom save. Add your bonusy stuff.
24.
24. It stabs into your abdomen for a second. You're like, oh god, I've been cut in half. And then you realize you're absolutely fine.
Oh. Huh.
And it just slowly pulls the sword back up. Mulaith, are you trained in Arcana?
Hang on. Where's my sheet? No.
Okay. Never mind then. You appear to now be going through a whole nother set of body changes other than being a walking human mood lava lamp. Or elf mood lava lamp. You have somehow gone from being your normal self through 9 months of pregnancy with apparently twins. Everything is uncomfortable. Moving does not feel easy. Your feet, they swollen. And none of this makes sense. And you've just heard all 4 of these skeletal sentinels cast spells that don't exist. But yet, here you are.
She is going to look at the one nearest to her and go, I cast Funny Bone Strike. and point at him.
Okay, what is your spell casting? What is your spell casting ability?
That's a good question. It is wisdom.
What is your spell DC?
18. No.
It got a 19. It does not seem to. You watch a spell release from your hand and strike it like right near the elbow. And it looks like it almost did it.
Guys, I think you just gotta fuck with the back. Try something. Weird shit. Make it up.
Roll me a D100 real quick, Claire.
100.
Ah, she's figured out the
Whoa.
headphones come off.
Oh no. She took them off you? This is the child who's already figured out how to open up the puffs. Mulaith, I'm very sorry.
Oh no.
You got the second worst roll you could on this.
Oh no.
You start to feel twinges in your abdomen. And you are now short of breath.
This is not fun.
Elsewhere, your mother's back there, like, taking care of your child. I feel like one of my children is learning a very important life lesson that I had to learn. Arvax. You watched Mulaith just create a spell out of nowhere. And it seemed to almost have an effect.
We'll look up at the skeleton. And I'm gonna say, I cast Let Me Through, and I'm gonna start trying to walk past it.
And your spell modifier, your spell is charisma, correct? As a paladin?
Correct.
What is your spell DC?
16. Fucker!
It just moves a foot in front of you and waves a finger no. But you did release something at it.
That's the spirit. Just do it better next time.
Balfor.
Yeah.
Your allies have created spells of their own imagination to throw at these creatures, and it has created something but has not had much effect on them yet. So what do you do?
Oh, look at this one here, and I'll say, I'll cast Go Away!
And yours is wisdom, right? As a
Yes.
druid. What is your spell DC?
18.
This one just turns and starts walking away and vanishes. I'm not going to take him off the map because I think he's the one I clicked that gave them a turn.
And I'll walk right in front of that one. Oh, wait, I only have half walk. So there. I
Yeah,
had to stand up.
you are still incredibly uncomfortable.
And
at
then
the moment.
I use my bonus action to reach in my pants and rearrange my balls.
Roll me a rearrange balls roll. I think that's a charisma roll.
Could it be? Could it be
Probably Constitution.
Give me Constitution.
a save or a?
Just a Constitution roll. It's gonna take a minute. Things have been twisted up pretty bad down there. In fact, you think there might be a knot.
I know how to fix this. If they can handle these things next turn, I can fix my balls.
You're just gonna shapeshift.
Yep.
Form of an ostrich. Gestalt.
I look at one of them. Okay, which one is running away?
Well, this one is already left. He had power word go away cast on him.
I'm gonna look at this one.
Uh-huh.
And say, I cast existential dread.
What is your... Do you have spells?
I don't have spells.
You do have Find Familiar.
I do have Find Familiar, but that's
not... What was your spellcasting mod as an artificer?
Let me go to my spellcasting sheet. 17.
Yeah, but what stat was it?
Oh, it would be Wisdom.
17. He does not have existential dread.
Well, I do, and you just made it worse.
Roll me Constitution real quick, Gestalt. You now have 1 point of exhaustion from being turned into powder.
Can I just like drop into the water below me?
You still... Yes, you still have your movement.
Okay, I do that. I jump into the water.
Okay, the box hits the water, and you realize boxes are made of wood and they float.
I'm gonna push really hard.
Okay, we will pick that up next turn. Okay.
Okay.
Tarl, one of them that I have marked has walked off.
How did you move?
I didn't move you. I'll put you back, though. I don't think I touched you. Someone also... Who drew a circle?
I'm going to cast Silence with the center point being this location.
This location? Okay, so... you cast Silence.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Uh-huh. What save do they got to make?
There is no save.
Okay, there is no save. So you have just created an area of silence, correct?
Yup.
Okay, at the start of their turn, you watch them all lift their swords.
I'm gonna move too.
Okay, where are you moving? Tarl's just off the map.
Just moving through.
Okay, sorry. No, I have it zoomed in. So I saw you go down. I was like, oh no, Tarl's off the map. Okay. So, anything else, Tarl?
That's it for my turn.
Okay, and you just cast the spell Silence, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Arvax, the one that is next to you, excuse me, lifts its sword and points at you. I cast. Oh god, I just blinked. My brain just shut off. You know, I guess that's what I cast. I cast. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
You are stunned. As it has now just completely made your brain Jason Derulo itself off a cliff into a complete different tangent thought line. Balfor, the one that is closest to you, lifts its sword. And this confirms that it seems like the magic y'all have with you does not seem to affect these things. As it says, I cast excessive back hair. Give me a wisdom save, Balfor.
A little redundant.
Balfor, nothing affects you because apparently your back hair was already prolific enough. You are no longer you are not entangled and ensnared into a mess of your own back hair. Mulaith. The one that is standing over here near you points its sword. I cast Attract Goblins. Give me a wisdom save.
Hey.
Nothing takes effect on you.
Hey. Good, because that one sounded very concerning.
Just all the goblins. Alright, Mulaith, it is your turn.
Alright.
Your movement is quartered now.
That is fine. She is going to cast in a cone. So, like, here. This, for these two.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to point out both hands to both of the skeletons and point at their feet and go, I cast spooky, scary skeletons. Dance.
There's a 22 and a 21.
Stop rolling well.
They look at you.
God damn it.
No.
But that one was fun.
That was racist. The other skeleton. It was not. It's a meme.
And even though she can only move like a quarter of her speed, she's just going to shuffle over towards poor Dusty Gestalt.
You know what? I will let you get on top of Gestalt's box. Because I need you to give me another con save. Or sorry, not another con save. Roll me another D100.
Oh no. Okay.
Well, we now know how many hours you're going to be in labor.
Oh no.
My wife is going to come in here and hit me. I just know it. Arvax, your go.
I thought I was stunned.
Oh, you are stunned. Balfor, your go.
To this one and this one, I'll say, the two of you fuck off too!
Wisdom.
Yeah, 18.
This one does. The other one just stares at you. No! Gestalt.
Okay. One, I'm going to try and dunk myself underwater.
Okay, give me a strength check.
This will for sure turn out well. Fuck.
Okay,
So the first one.
We got an 11. You're bobbing, and for a second you feel like you're going further, but you now know Mulaith is on top of you, because the box is also you, and she seems to be in very much discomfort.
Okay, well... Okay.
I let that
I'm
be your
gonna-
movement if you want to try to do anything else.
I'm going to do something else. Fuck. Okay, I can't get the joke right, so I'm just gonna point at Mulaith with the dusty page and be like, I cast unpregnant.
Roll me a wisdom save, Mulaith. You are no longer pregnant.
Oh, thank God.
See, I was gonna say Mifeprestone. That was the joke I was going for.
God. No.
I think it's a little late for that to be effective.
Oh my god.
Hey, if you take enough of it.
Oh my god.
I think at that point that's just early labor.
Yeah, it is.
Goodness.
Tarl. 2 of these are left, and it seems like regular spells do not work. But it seems you can cast spells of your own creation.
I'm going to point a hand in the direction of each one of them in a cone shape, and I'm going to tell them, your words no longer mean anything to us.
All right, and you are definitely wisdom as a cleric. Where's that?
DC 16.
16? Okay, that's a failure on the first one. Success on the second one. So this one, I'm going to put a red dot as you watch it crumble into nothing.
That's it.
The last one is going to point its sword at you, Balfor, as you are still kind of fidgeting with what is a very discomfortable situation. It's going to say, I cast immediate brown noise. Give me a wisdom save. You just immediately poop yourself.
Wow, what else is new? I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
Fine. I'm not wearing pants. It just fell on the floor.
Just out from the tie-dye leathers, huh? All right, Mulaith, back to the top of the round. You are no longer preggers.
Thank God.
I will say this. You still feel a little wobbly from all that.
Understandably. So Gestalt is just kind of like a like crackly pile of dust.
He's a
in
crackly
front of me?
pile of dust inside this box that says do not mix.
Alright, she's going to gesture over him and say, I cast rehydration.
Okay, give me a save, Gestalt, a wisdom save. See, that is a failure.
So does that mean he fails
Well, no,
and
you
therefore
passed.
succumbs to my whim, or?
You passed, so you're no longer pregnant. So we're going to say passing, because I probably should have said that passing does not... I already set passing as the thing for you on this one, so no, he does not rehydrate.
I'm like, good try! I believe in you!
She's just gonna stare at him for a second, and then she's gonna take out her canteen and just pop the cork out and dump it on him.
Gestalt, you're rehydrated.
It's like,
I don't know
oh,
why I
God damn
bothered
it.
with magic.
However,
Like, why did I even try this?
for some reason I feel it's coffee that you just poured into him, though.
Yeah, there was a little bit of like coffee residue, so you get a little extra kick.
I'm like, woo! I'm
Arvax.
back!
Oh my god, so very brief side note, because this reminded me of it. I saw a video the other day of an axolotl, like, absolutely losing its mind, just, like, swimming all over the place, like, super, super excited. And the owner said that they had given him a tea bath, which is good for, like, their gills and stuff, and it's antibiotic. And everybody was like, wait a second, did you remember to give him a decaffeinated tea bath? And she had given him a caffeinated black tea bath, so her axolotl was all hyped up on caffeine.
That's
Life
funny.
is great.
Whoa!
That poor little body.
Everywhere.
He was moving so quick. Alright, sorry.
Arvax.
It's kind of awesome, though. I mean, it's not super awesome, but it's funny.
These skeletons have, or these sentinels have seemed to be leaving, except for the one directly in front of you.
I cast. Go hang out with your buddy.
I cast gun, prepare to meet God.
Yeah, it just goes to hang out with the other one that's walking off.
It says, I have ticket to ride. So y'all have solved the Sentinel puzzle. Arvax, you still are having to manually breathe.
Ugh.
Balfor, you still have IBS and testicular torsion. What does the party do?
I look at Arvax and I say, I cast breathe right. Breathe.
Give me a wisdom save, Arvax.
Please make this manifest like a little bitty breathe right strip over her nose.
Yeah.
What's that DC?
It's 17.
That's a failure. So you still can't breathe. So again, what is the party doing now that you have dispersed these sentinels and there are still minor issues? Like Balfor, what are you doing?
Just picking some leaves out of my bag and wiping my ass.
Even with the testicular torsion?
Yeah, it'll go away. It normally does.
Tarl?
I'm going to point a hand at each one of Balfor and Arvax and tell them, you will return to normal.
All right, as you do that, both of y'all give me a wisdom save. That is a 16, Arvax. What is your spell DC, Tarl? Wait, hold on. Gestalt, what's your DC again? 17?
Yeah.
Well, then she matched it because that's a +3, right, Arvax?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot that. Balfor, wisdom save.
Wisdom. 20.
Okay, so you saved, so you're better.
My DC 16.
16, okay. So everybody's better now.
So we can just... So we can just, like, cast things out of our mind, whatever we want.
This is weird.
Before you see these basalt flats continue on into the horizon, and far off in the distance, you can see a deep primordial wood. And you feel pulled in that direction.
Well, let's head off to the spooky woods.
Yep, I agree.
Let me copy these tokens.
Time to go.
Okay. You continue on crossing until it seems the ground starts to split and that ocean that you crossed is starting to surface between it, pulsing with a light energy. You see before you get to the edge of the woods, a series of islands in this brand new forming river.
You also, as this river starts to form, think you hear Mularn's voice emanating from the water.
Oh, that's weird.
Can everybody see the map?
Yeah.
Can everybody move their token?
Yeah. Do y'all hear Mularn?
Yeah.
I wonder what he's talking about. Hope it's nothing gross.
Have you ever played Divinity Original Sin 2?
Yes.
You know where you meet the gods at?
Yeah.
That's what this looks like.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does, where you actually see, like the pools of source.
Yeah.
That's a good game. I need to play that again.
So is this water or is it weird glowy water?
It is glowy water.
I'm gonna go up to the edge, I'm gonna look into the water.
As you look into the water, you see 3 versions of Mularn
The hell?
as children. And then you realize very quickly one of them is not Mularn, that is obviously Mulak as a child. And you're watching the triplets, and you now remember them being triplets, and it doesn't hurt your brain. You now remember Mulet.
There was a third one.
And you remember watching but not being able to respond to or anything as he was taken by that creature that attacked y'all in the village on Oglet. You now intrinsically know where his body is, 10 feet under the ground within the gullet of this dead creature.
There's a third one. There's a third one. How did we forget there was a third one?
I'm assuming I'm just like, what? There's one. There's always been one.
No, the brothers.
What? I've only ever known one. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're new. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, so I'm not important now. I see.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
To you who are speaking, show yourself.
Did you go up to look in the water as you say that, Tarl?
I'm gonna stand where I'm at and look in the water.
Okay, it's the same thing, but instead of seeing them as children, you see all 3 of them probably as teenagers putting on fancy jackets and styling their hair, talking about they're going to get into the bar tonight. Because they definitely look old enough to get in the bar tonight. And again, now you remember Mulet and his obnoxious pompadour style hair with a longer in the back style. You also see Mulak trying to stick a fake mustache on Mularn. And you see Mularn, we can't grow facial hair. What are you even talking about with that? And just, it devolves into them just bickering. But much like I just said for Arvax, you now remember Mulet. You remember seeing him get taken down by that creature, and you intrinsically know where his body is now. Does anyone else look in the water?
Yeah, I'll look in the water.
Mulaith, you see...
Oh, I look in the water. My bad. Fuck.
Mulaith, you look in the water and you see a memory
Hell
that...
yeah.
We just got something. What happened? Oh. Hey, Leone021, thank you for the comment.
Oh, wow. We got comments.
Yeah, how are
Amazing.
you, mate? Doing great. Thank you very much for commenting. So, Mulaith, this is a memory you have. It's your first date. But this is not coming from your perspective of that date. It is Mularn telling Mulet, no, you can't do this. This is completely wrong. He's like, oh, it's going to be funny, though. No, you are not going to do this. She will kill you. He's like, no, I got this. I got it all thought out. And he puts on a mask that is like a really bad homemade mask. And you now remember nearly killing one of your older brothers because he jumped out as a fake owlbear to try to scare you, but it didn't scare you, but your date ran the hell off.
Oh my god.
That halfling was not ready and was 100% not down. And you didn't remember, you never got a message back. There was never even a sending anything back from them. You also remember your mom getting onto you because you did put a dagger into your brother's thigh.
I'll also say in retrospect, like probably 100 or so years later, I think I was kind of a wuss if he never messaged me back anyway, so it was probably for the best.
True. Also, there's a good chance that halfling is definitely not alive anymore.
Yeah.
Gestalt, as you look in, you
Yeah.
never knew Mulet. But now there's this other dude that looks like the other ones with a bad haircut. And it looked like he had a whole bag of good snacks.
Ah. Anyone else hungry?
Balfor, as you stare into this, you see 3 of the same elf guy you've known. One of them's a little musclier. And you watch as they're explaining to a group of bards about making this really weird play. But you gotta appreciate that at least there is decent choreography being added to it.
I like plays.
So as y'all stare in the river, you realize you're looking at a river of thought from Mularn, wherever he is.
I'm gonna try and hop across from here over to this one.
All right, give me athletics.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
As you jump, you land kind of right.
I have proficiency, goddammit!
You land right there and you realize this water is incredibly shallow. It's knee deep.
Still don't want to get my boots wet.
Balfor, why'd you roll a wisdom save?
That was a long time ago.
Oh, that just popped up for me again. Weird. Yeah, so you can walk up onto that island, but as you do, roll me a D100.
Oh, great. 13.
13. You now have a memory implanted in your head of Mularn sitting and reading the most boring, like, you just know it's intrinsically, like, it's from his perspective, what he is reading is so boring and so inane
that he doesn't want to do it, and you now permanently have this memory, and it starts to kind of meld into yours. That you really, really hate books. By someone known as Avi the Rat. Because it's just extremely wordy and verbose. And it's all about chicken raising.
I now know more about chickens than I ever wanted to.
Like, it was the section that's specifically on coop building. But you can move your character onto the little line here. What's everybody else doing as Arvax begins to cross onto the islands? And start saying she now knows more about chickens than she ever wanted to.
Did she just jump or did she like
She
float?
jumped and then just landed like in the dead center of that little, like it was the worst jump ever.
But did it look like she floated?
No. There was no float over this water.
Or like a super jump or anything?
No, she jumped, landed in the water because the jump did not work, and then she climbed up onto the island. Just walked up on it. The water didn't look very deep. It was barely knee deep on her.
That seems like a lot. So
Gonna walk over to the island in front of you.
You're going to walk over to the island in front of you? Okay, roll me a D100 as you hit the water, Tarl. A 24. You now have permanently implanted in your brain the memory that Mularn had of being used on a washboard by Peregrine to wake him up after getting hungover. To where now it's almost like she did it to you instead of him, is how it starts melding into your brain.
I turn back and give her the evil eye.
Peregrine's not here. Peregrine got kidnapped by the moon.
Well, I think to myself, may have to use that in the future.
Everybody else, folks are starting to cross.
I will turn into a giant vulture, which I do have stats for. And I'll look and see if anybody wants a ride.
Okay, you're turning into a giant vulture.
Yeah, yeah, vulture.
Okay.
And then I'll look at the two that are still here and kind of like move my head, see if they want to ride.
I shuffle onto his back.
Okay. Mulaith, do you get on the giant vulture, or are you gonna jump islands like your friend?
I'll piggyback.
All right. So, are you just flying straight across there, Balfor, or are you just going to the next island?
I'll stay pace. Like I'll just keep like zooming in a circle, but keeping pace with the two that are walking.
Okay.
But keeping an eye out ahead in case something crazy is up there.
Okay. Arvax, Tarl, what are y'all doing as Balfor has vultured?
I'm just gonna keep following and hopping across, I guess.
Okay, are you going to try to hop, or are you going to just walk through the water again?
I'm gonna try and hop. I don't know what having his memories going to my head is gonna do.
All right, so give me another athletics check if you're going to hop. Yeah, you make that jump. Tarl,
Jump that jump.
Hop to the next island.
you're going to jump, or you're going to just walk?
Jump.
All right, give me that athletics. Yeah, that's enough. As you make it onto this island, though, things start to come out of these little islands.
Is that?
They start to take form, and they're small. They're barely 3 foot tall. And they just seem to look around and then turn and stare at you with slight confusion and then with toothy maw amusement. I need y'all to roll me. Let me clear it out first. No, not you. Not lighting. I need y'all to roll me. Initiative.
I am hovering above where I'm at.
Yes.
So the other two are with me.
How?
How? Wait, how, Chris?
I don't know, but how?
That is a skill, so if you have reliable talent, you can do it for initiative.
Fuck it, it's 15, Hewitt.
It's 15.
Yeah.
Is something screwed up with my initiative?
You rolled a 1 and then you have your 1.3 added to it. Is your dex only 1?
It should be higher.
Hold on, let me pull up your sheet.
Well, my dex is 13 with a 1. Yep.
Okay, so it's 1, but you also added that 0.13 to be a tiebreaker.
It just, I've been rolling low all evening, so I was wondering.
It's been that type of day. I'll be honest, in Chris's game Saturday, I was surprised it was not that for me, because that's been like the last couple games as I roll low. Mulaith, as you are on the back of this vulture, you see these creatures just form out of the ground and start looking around and smiling.
Do they seem like aggressive or anything?
They give me an insight check. They haven't done anything aggressive. Their body language isn't aggressive, but everything about their faces seems, to a small degree, malicious.
She's gonna look down at the two right below her and just kind of do like a little shoot, like with, like kind of attempting the magic that they were doing with the skeletons.
You cast Shoe.
I cast shoot.
It does not have an effect on them.
These guys might be a little bit more difficult. How far up are you, Balfor?
I'm not in the initiative.
10 feet or so.
She'll jump off his back and land between these two.
Okay.
And for a bonus action, she'll go ahead and do... Which one do I want to do? We'll do arcane weapon again.
Arcane weapon, the
Yeah.
so
Spell
casting
with
this.
fire.
Okay. So you're blood maledict. Or are you casting the spell?
The spell arcane weapon.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Her crimson right is still active from earlier.
How long does it last?
I believe it's until dismissed.
Okay, I'll put that on you then. All right.
I can only have one active at a time, but it's pretty much until I rest, I think.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right, Gestalt.
The box is going to open, and a spectral knife is going to appear in the cloth or the parchment surrounding me. And I'm going to say, "Hey, you! What are you doing over there? Better not be doing anything bad." I'm going to try and intimidate them.
Okay, roll me an intimidation check. It starts cackling at you.
Ah, fuck you.
You hit him with a knife.
So I do 10 damage. Oh god, if I would have fucking...
As you hit it, it's very similar to the last ones. It seems to go through it.
Oh, we're doing that again. Guys, we gotta cast spells on them. You know, how we did last time. Just cast spells on it.
You would have
Okay,
noticed that that's what...
I tried that, though.
Yeah, she tried that. It didn't work.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm a box. I don't have good awareness right now. Perhaps, maybe try and match its energy.
I mean, they've started laughing, all of them, in unison since you failed at intimidating them.
I don't like that. That makes me feel bad. If I had a face, I would be very red right now.
Your entirety is very red.
Also, based on just the number of them that you see, them all laughing in unison is slightly off-putting.
Well, that's my turn.
Arvax.
Am I still halved?
No.
So I can breathe normal?
Yeah, you've been able to breathe. Tarl fixed you.
Oh, that's right. Actually, Gestalt fixed me.
Gestalt fixed you. Yes, you're fixed.
Okay, do I have to make an athletics check to hop across this one, or is it close enough that I can just step?
It's about the same distance as the last. Well, that's a smaller distance. I'll say that you can just kind of sidestep over it.
I'm gonna step. I'm gonna pause by this one. Oh, man, sorry. Okay. Okay, I think we're cool. Maybe not. Okay.
She's starting to wake up.
across. I'm gonna pause this one. I'll look at him. And I'm gonna give him an almost. Girl, come on. No, you were asleep. You were asleep.
Do I need to come and take her?
No.
What are you doing, though?
I'm going to look around the little critter. I'm going to give him almost a creepy grin. And I'm going to try and keep walking.
You seem to be able to walk past it for right now.
I'm going to walk as my movement as I can.
Okay, just... You'll need to make an athletics check to hop to that other big island. Nope, you land right in the middle. Roll me a D100. A 10. You have a distinct memory that you now wish you had brain bleach for. It is Mularn trying to read poetry to Miro, the Fire Ganassi from the Bouncy Fire.
That's not her name, but okay.
Oh, hold on. What did we say her name was? Elaine. What did I say, Miro? I have no clue. Elaine. So you walk over there?
Yep. And I'm just going to do what I did before.
They don't seem to attack you as you walk past them, but I think that's your whole movement.
It is.
You watch as they scurry, and the swarm takes the first of their actions. I need everybody to give me a wisdom save.
Oh, that's a decent one for me.
I got 23.
Okay, 23, 23, 18, 27. Okay, Tarl. As they all say in unison, "Why didn't the oysters donate to charity? Because they were selfish!" The rest of you kind of just groan from this. It's a bad joke. Tarl.
Wait. I say, good one.
Tarl,
That's my only reaction.
on the other hand, you start laughing. You take 2 psychic damage. At the moment, and you are just laughing. Your movement will be halved for now. Their second and final action. They in unison once more. Why are colds bad for rogues? Because they're easy to catch. Everybody give me a wisdom save again.
Damn it.
So that's an 11, Arvax.
Yeah.
Gestalt and Arvax, y'all both start laughing and you take 2 psychic damage. Mulaith and Balfor, these are bad jokes. These are real bad jokes.
Wow, I love these bad jokes. My form in the box just jiggles and vibrates with laughter.
Okay. Balfor, it is now your go. As you see, you can see from your being higher up in elevation, there are more of these all over the river in both directions.
Back.
All right, did you hear what happened when you rolled your 10 cannon?
No.
Okay, you were laughing and you took 2 psychic damage as they told bad jokes, and now you, Gestalt, and Arvax are laughing and can't stop. But Balfor, from being a higher elevation while flying, you can see that there are more of these things up and down the river.
Still have 2 people on my back, I
No,
think.
You have a Gestalt. Mulaith dropped off.
I'll land next to this one. And I will Vulture multi-attack him.
All right. Vulture attack.
I have pack tactics.
Okay.
Do 1 with my beak and 1 with my talons. So I'll roll for beak then talons.
That'll hit.
That's my beak. This is my talons.
Okay, both hit.
So the damage would be 2d6. And it, because of a necklace that I have on, these are magical attacks as well.
Okay.
2d4 plus 3, 2d6 plus 3.
Okay.
So the total is 16 vulture damage.
Okay. As you start smacking this thing, you are physically connecting with it somehow, but it's just bouncing around almost like you're slapping a bit of rubber, and it makes all of them start to laugh louder. Give me a wisdom save, Balfor.
That's not a problem. 31.
You are immune to this effect. It did not take effect, and you are immune to this effect.
Also, if they're Fey, I am immune to it. If they're Fey.
You are definitely not getting Fey vibes from these. Tarl.
Or if... Let me speak.
Okay, sorry, what'd you get?
Or if they are elementals.
They do not seem to be elemental.
And then I'll go fly over here by Arvax.
Okay.
So that means Gestult's over there too.
Tarl, you can't stop laughing.
Is there a save I can make to try to stop?
At the moment, no. The joke was just too funny. But there is no other effect to you at the moment other than you cannot stop laughing.
Can I voice out a joke in the midst of the laughter?
Sure.
Hey! Your mama's so old she owes the local dragon a gold piece from when it was just a hatchling.
All right. And that's wisdom. Okay. As you tell that joke, you watch this first one pop, laughing so hard. And it also then causes this one to do the same as it starts laughing and explodes as well.
Y'all get that? You gotta tell them no to get rid of them.
You still have your movement, Ken. All right, Tarl, as you move there, you can see further down the river more of these things. Yeah, you make the jump. You see more of these things are forming up from the other islands in this shallow river that seem to be making their way towards you. Mulaith. Let's see, they're all laughing, so I need to change the music.
So are they all laughing, or is some still not laughing?
They're all laughing.
But like one of them popped though. That
them,
like it was laughing.
Two of them popped laughing down here.
All right.
The joke that Tarl told.
She's gonna look around at him and go, "What's green and fuzzy, has 4 legs, and would kill you if it fell from a tree?" She'll pause for comedic effect. A pool table.
Okay, the 2 by you. What is your spell DC?
18.
Oh, they start laughing and they both pop.
Yeah.
I know it has your full name there, but for a second it just looked like Gloom Finger Guns.
Gloomy finger guns? Oh no!
All right, anything else, Mulaith? Are you moving?
She'll just hop over here, but
Yeah,
that's it for a turn.
That little distance, I'm not gonna make you roll. You're not gonna move your full movement?
No, I mean, I don't think she really needs to, unless it seems like she needs to be right up on him to get up to laugh.
Right. Gestalt, you are still in a box. You're still in your box form on the back of Vulture Balfor.
And I'm laughing. And like,
you're laughing.
I'm going to look at one of them. I'm like, that's some good jokes. Some good japes. I got one for you. I adopted a dog from a blacksmith. As soon as I brought it home, he made a bolt for the door.
All right. All right, I'm going to say the one that is behind you and then the one behind Arvax. No, they both start laughing so hard they pop.
I got the best jokes. The pool table joke was pretty good. And then I just start jiggling again from laughter.
All right, Arvax. Hold on. When I deleted the one that I put in the turn order, what did they roll again?
They were after me.
They were just before me.
Okay, so they were after Arvax. Okay. We'll put them back in because I deleted out the character. Okay.
I think they had 11. Does that sound right?
Probably. All right, Arvax.
What do you call a well-balanced horse? Stable.
All right, so against your wisdom save.
Ugh.
See, this Claire was getting on to me about rolling good beforehand. They just pop in front of you.
No, move.
You gonna move? Is anyone else hearing the polka music I put on, or did y'all turn music
Yes,
off on
I
roll
can
20?
hear it.
I turned it down really low because it was extraordinarily loud.
It is. That's one of my only complaints with the music on here, and one reason I might be switching the Foundry with the new computer. Hashtag not sponsored by Roll20. Alrighty, so it is their go, and y'all watch as 1, 2, 3. Start forming out of the islands around you as they pop up, and they're all giggling. And the first of their 2 jokes. What happens when you witness a shipwreck? You let it sink in! Alright, I need everybody to give me wisdom saves.
Except for me.
Except for... Well, no, you're not... You're immune to the reprisal, not the overall effect. Gestalts.
I'm rolling.
Oh, buddy.
I ain't good at this.
So everyone else shakes these off. Tarl and Arvax, you actually stop laughing. Gestalt, you start laughing harder. It doesn't affect you because you are on a vulture, but your movement is halved. Also, Balfor, your passive perception is ungodly.
So Balfor, you feel a nice massage on your back as the box is just vibrating
Gestalt,
violently.
you also have above 20 passive, right?
I have a 23 passive.
Okay, Balfor, you and Gestalt both realize that the box is now starting to have a balloon form out of the top of it, as Gestalt is laughing and inflating.
That's not good.
Their second joke. What do you call a belt made out of watches? A waste of time!
Oh boy. Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save from everybody. Oh no, Gestalt.
I'm gonna die by laughter.
Okay, so Gestalt, you also would have taken... You're going to take 4 psychic damage, 2 from each one. Arvax, you and Tarl are going to take 2. Let's see. Balfor, you got 23 on that one. Mulaith, another wisdom save, please. Okay, you're good. So, Tarl, you and Arvax take 2 psychic, and you're both laughing again. Yeah, Gestalt pops.
Cool. I love it.
So I gotta now roll some damage dice, Gestalt.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. So you do not die from the popping because you are also made out of jelly,
but it does not feel good as you take 37 psychic damage.
Okay.
You are no longer laughing.
Balfor? I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. That wasn't as funny as I remember. I agree. We had to murder them and eat their flesh.
Or whatever. No, what's a vulture make? Ah! Sure.
Squawk, squawk, squawkity von squeakity squawk. Alright. I think it's mostly hissing and gurgle. Alright. Balfor,
I am no longer a vulture.
you're no longer a vulture.
Mm-hmm. And as I come out, I'll act like my body hurts, and I'll do, oh! And I'll like hold my elbow, and I'll say, you know, I told my doctor I had joint problems. He told me to roll them tighter.
I'm assuming a 15 fails your...
Yes.
That's a good one. I like that.
And then I'll 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna try to jump to this little rock.
Alright, well, I'm not going to make you roll that. That's not a full.
Okay.
So you get right there.
And that's my turn.
Tarl, there are 3 of them near you. And you are laughing again, and you just watched Gestalt go pop.
Why don't ugly monsters ever play hide and seek? Because good luck hiding when your face is already scaring the trees away.
Alright. That is a failure, so these 2 pop.
And I'm moving off the map.
Alright. So we will say you're 5 feet off the map now. Mulaith. You watched Gestalt pop. He seems to be better, though.
That's not good. She's gonna turn and aim at the 3 that are on the island over here.
Okay.
A bird was sleeping very cozily in his nest at the top of a pine tree. Suddenly, he heard a lot of noise and the whole tree started to shake. He looked down and saw that there was a very fat and clumsy elephant climbing the tree. The bird said, "Hey, what are you doing? Why are you making so much racket?" The elephant said, "I just want to climb up there and eat some pears." The bird said, "There are no pears here, you stupid elephant. This is a pine tree." The elephant said, "I know, I brought my own."
That gets them. They got lost. Their ADD kicked in for a second, but then it got them.
And that's my turn.
Are you going to move?
Yeah, she'll hop over by poor deflated Gestalt.
Give me a athletics clearing that jump.
Could I vie for acrobatics?
Sure. You Cirque du Soleil it. You do not land in the water, but as you go over, you're really glad you didn't. Because as you look down, the memory that you get a glimpse of is one that you do not want in your head.
Do I even want to know?
It's what happened after the poetry.
Oh, God.
Right. Gestalt.
Okay, so
there are none near you.
I'm gonna get over here. I can only target one, right?
Yeah, this one's probably way too far away.
Okay, I'm gonna look him dead in the eye and say, "My mother once told me, one man's trash and another man's treasure. Terrible the way to learn that I'm adopted."
Oh my god! Wow.
You sure your existential dread is gone?
Yeah, that one actually starts crying and just dissolves. You can bonus action dash as a rogue Gestalt.
I'm gonna get right here.
All right, Arvax. You seem to have gotten across, and as you land, what everyone else with their stupid high passive perceptions right over here realize you look like yourself now.
Is there any more of those little critters?
Not immediately near you, but you can look up and down the river, and there's more of them spawning and making their way to this crossing where y'all are at.
I think you guys should come across a little faster.
I'm making my way
Look my way.
downtown, moving fast, and I'm homebound.
All right, anything else, Arvax?
I'm gonna cut my hands around my mouth so I can kind of shout louder to see if I can get some that are closer by to pop.
Okay.
Hold them off. What do you call it when a cow grows facial hair? A moustache.
Okay, and after you, it's them. Tarl's off the map. I'm just going to put these over here by you, Tarl. They are off the map as well. They take their first action. And they all yell in unison, "What is the best way to carve wood? Whittle by whittle!" Wisdom save from everybody but Arvax.
Oh, that's bad for me.
Oh no.
Let me see if I can get advantage somehow.
Oof. That is a failure for everybody, but well, hold on, no. If you match, you pass. So Balfor and Tarl, you're good.
Okay.
Mulaith, you take 2 psychic. Gestalt, you take 2 psychic as y'all both then start laughing.
I use my lucky feet on Gestalt. I use a point of luck.
You're going to use a point of luck.
On
Alright.
Gestalt, yeah.
Okay, Gestalt, you can re-roll.
Okay. Thank you. Oh no.
No, even worse.
No, that joke was just too strong. The last of their 2 jokes. What is the action, or what's the action like in a circus? Intense! Wisdom. Everybody but Arvax. Balfor's good. Mulaith's good.
Can I rebuttal that one because I have a perfect counter joke?
There's 2 turns, and you can do it.
Ah, okay.
Let's see. Gestalt rolled an 8, so Tarl, 1 more wisdom save. So Gestalt starts laughing again, another 2 psychic Gestalt, and you start inflating. Do we lose? Okay, Tarl's good. And so Tarl's no longer laughing. Gestalt is laughing and inflating. Balfor.
I go?
Yes, it's your go.
Chicken pot pie. My 3 favorite things.
That is not your spell
Bruh.
DC. So those 2 are gone.
Then I'll go over here.
Roll me athletics.
Okay. Okay. I'll
Okay.
use luck.
Oh no.
Okay. No, still. Right.
I'll
there.
use luck again.
Okay, roll. That's your final luck.
Boy.
No.
Oh no.
I will keep the 10.
Okay. Roll me a D100. $42
42. That's answered everything, so it should be good.
is the answer to everything. And what you remember is it's somewhere inside of an inn, and there's a sparkly version of Mularn there. And it's from Mularn's perspective as he turns around and goes, "Hey, does this look like a Q to you?" And there's just a "ah" coming from Mularn. You can now not unsee that. That is now part of your brain.
I didn't understand it at all.
That is perfectly fine.
Can I just climb out and
Yeah,
get
you
right
can
here
allow-
now?
Yeah, I'm gonna allow you to.
Yeah, I'll
It's just
go
you now have a
right here.
permanent memory added to yours.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay, I
And
left
it
that
also
one-
makes no sense to Kyle.
Okay, sorry, I left one part out. The one that looks like a sparkly version of Mularn is not wearing anything when he turns around and says, "Does this look like a Q to you?"
Gotcha. I did think the sparkly one was a lot more attractive, though.
Tarl, there are 2 near you, but as it's off the map, it seems like one good leap will get you off of this river of thought.
I'm gonna tell another joke and I'm gonna take the leap.
All right.
Why don't the Fae steal your soul right away? Because they like to watch it wither slowly as you realize every promise they made was just a beautiful lie.
That still somehow got them laughing.
And I'm taking the leap.
All right, give me that athletics check. Okay, with the 12, you don't quite make it, but you'll be able to pull yourself out because, I mean, it's not deep. But roll me a D100. $56. You have a memory coming from Mularn's perspective of getting covered in oil multiple times while trying to help you fix the forge. To where now you feel like you got doused in oil and repeatedly frustrated at the machinery not working to your expert knowledge. But you are now on the bank. I'm going to move you up here, just so you're on the map, and I can also do this now. Right. Mulaith, you've been waiting patiently for like 12 seconds. Your rebuttal.
She's gonna run over to the corner and shout at the 2 remaining ones. I'm pretty sure it's only those 2 left, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the best way to kill a circus? You go for the juggler.
Nope. You seem to have bought yourself a good bit of distance now between them and the next wave, so if everybody would like to, or the last 2 of you want to get on shore, you can.
And it's acrobatics, right?
Yep.
While they're making their way, I say, "What do you call a potato that smokes weed?" A baked potato.
You hear something pop elsewhere in the river. All right, with a 15, Mulaith, you get your feet on the edge, because that's a pretty big jump you just took. But you slide back in and just barely dip that back leg into the water. Give me a D100. Okay, with an 81, you have a memory that you know you yourself were responsible for. As from Mularn's perspective, he opens up the window, and as he opens up the window, the booby trap you had set up swings from outside his window on the keep, comes and hits him back into his bed, and there's just a big piece of parchment now glued to his chest that says nerd. But
Oh,
now
good
you
one.
feel like that happened to you, and you don't know why you would prank yourself.
Oh. Ruin the moment.
Gestalt, give me an athletics check to make it over there.
What if I want to give an acrobatics check?
You can give me an acrobatics check. That's feast or famine right there, my man. That is.
Oh no! I just jump head first or box first into the water.
You just blob and then slurp over. Give me a D100 roll.
Okay, I guess. Man, this session has really been mean to me.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
Now you
it's
know
fine.
now you know how poor Kegmoth feels. 87. You actually get a fond memory. And you now know how to make Mama Bright Bloom's double Havarti dark chocolate fudge.
Huh. Mulaith.
Huh.
Do
But
you
you-
like
but
double
you feel like
Havarti
oh,
dark
so this-
chocolate fudge?
Sorry, but you feel like you came up with it.
Yeah, that's like the best shit ever. It's amazing.
Really? I just came up with it just now.
Uh-huh.
In my brain. In my jiggle brain.
Right. Sure. Okay. You gotta
Anyway,
make it
the
for me
tendrils
sometime then.
come out the box and start walking up the ledge.
I'll help you up, and as I'm helping you up, I'll say, "Hey, Gestalt, what do you call a stone blizzard?"
What?
A marijuana.
I fall in.
Okay, roll me another D100. Ten away. 10 away.
God damn it.
I'm actually glad no one rolled the spicy number. People got close. With a 59, the memory that is now part of you forever, Gestalt, is extremely hungover Mularn at the bar the next morning, trying to eat bacon and eggs, but barely able to keep them in, and then being grabbed by a very large woman and drug outside. Like, there is no right reason she should be that big-sized giant woman.
Well, I'm not going to judge like that.
No, this is coming from him. It is now part of your brain.
Wow, judgmental. So I just climb back up.
Okay. And as you are all standing here, you realize you no longer look like these abstract concepts of yourselves. You now look like you normally look. You
Oh,
also-
my liver spots are back.
You also see a sign
that says beware of mine goblins.
Mind
Question.
gobbling these nuts.
Do I
There you go.
Do I look like I'm supposed to look, or do I look still aged
You still
20
look,
years?
you still look aged. You still look aged forward, as does Arvax. Arvax is still standing there, ridiculously tall.
Ridiculously tall teenager.
She's like, yeah, I aged 10 years. That's like 10 seconds in fucking dwarven time. I just gave you a treat, and you're sitting here like I have more treats. You're a spoiled little dog. Get out of
So-
here.
As we end tonight's session, you see the sign that says mine goblins that Chris has already thrown the catchphrase for. And slightly before you, maybe half a mile, is this dense, dark, primordial forest that looks like no one has ever entered it before. Just pure nature. But y'all defeated my mind games.
Yay.
I see what you did there. It was fun, though. I liked it.
I told y'all on Discord it would be kind of weird on the system tonight. But I hope y'all had fun with this.
I did. A little bit, but not too much.
You did pop.
I did pop a couple times, yeah.
So, again, thank you all for playing. Thank you to the folks that were watching. Thank you for the folks that actually popped up in chat. We definitely appreciate it. Let's see. This week is kind of a quiet week, right? Because we're not doing Redwell this week.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will be back with a new game in the Darrowan slot on Sunday. We will have a kitchen table sometime this month. I just got to get together with folks. And, Freki, could you maybe have a Godzilla thing done by the end of the month?
Yeah. I get it made.
Nice. So that's what we got coming up. Also, we are still currently partnered to the end of this month with St. Jude. So if you can donate with at the link below, or if you click, if you're watching this later on YouTube, you click the link that is in the description. It'll take you to teambonusaction.com, and you can donate there. Like I said, all proceeds will go to St. Jude's, and so help us defeat childhood cancer. Also, our socials. Lovely wife, do you want to do them, or do you want me to? Silence. So I guess it's me. We are Team Bonus Action. You can find us as Team Bonus Action at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Threads, Blue Skies. Under that same name, you can also find us at bonus_team on Twitter, and you can find us at teambonusaction.com. And guys, since Knox wasn't here tonight,
Meatloaf.
Don't let Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Loaf.
Anyway, my Greek counselor died, but he was so good at his job, I don't even care.